What are some small steps and small changes you can do to live a healthier life? Well, I'm Dr. Steve Kopetsky, a preventive cardiologist at Mayo Clinic, and after surviving 2 bouts of cancer, I tried to find out what types of behaviors people could adopt to avoid disease, avoid illness, and live a long life. Now let's get into it. One of our founders, Dr. Charles Mayo, said, "It is unfortunate that people do not understand from what small things diseases come." And he couldn't have been more correct. It is tiny little things we do every day that add up over a lifetime to cause problems. What's an example? Well, it's our activity. If you can just be a little more active on a daily basis, it adds up over the years. Also, eating. Eating one little thing may help you tremendously, or it may not. If it's a good thing and you eat it every day, over and over, say an apple, a pear, a banana, some legumes, beans, fruit, vegetables, those little things add up over time. Now, does this mean that you can't go to the state fair and have a corn dog? No, of course not. You can do that once in a while, once a year. Thank goodness the state fair only happens once a year. But don't do it every day. If you want to go to your family reunion and eat some of your Aunt Matilda's potato salad, do it, but don't do it every day. So these little things add up both in a good way and in a bad way. Try to do more of the little steps that are good and less of the little steps that aren't so good. Now, what else could it be? Well, when it comes to things like stress, you need to learn how to manage stress. We all do, of course, because there is so much of it now in our world. One of the things I ask patients now is, do you have to take a nitroglycerin under your tongue when you watch the evening news? It is stressful. So plan your day well. Try to avoid the stress. Can you completely? Of course not. If you have a marriage, if you have a wife, if you have a husband, if you have kids, if you have a job, if you drive to work, if you watch the news, you have stress. But you can learn to manage it, learn to limit it, and learn to differentiate what's important stress, like your health or your family's health, and what's very unimportant stress, like a traffic jam or somebody's not going quick enough at a stoplight. Separate those things out so you don't get upset at things that really aren't important in life. So what are some little things that you can do that will help you? Well, tiny steps, obviously. Something you put on your plate to eat. They all have certain foods we love to eat, and we know they're not quite that healthy. So oftentimes what I'll do is when I go over to the sandwich shop and get a bag of chips, I pour out half of them immediately. I try to replace it with something healthier, a fruit, a vegetable to eat. Tiny steps, and do it quickly so you can't go back on it, so to speak. What are the other things you can do? One little change you can make is analyze your habits. We all tend to walk into our building where we work, we push the button on the elevator and go to our floor. Well, stop 1 floor early, take the stairs. Maybe in a couple of months, stop 2 or 3 floors early, take the stairs. Little tiny things over time really add up tremendously well. Or maybe park a little farther away. We all tend to park in the same place so we don't forget where our car is, but park a little farther so you walk a little farther to get there. Those things, you don't understand how much they can help you over time, how much they can benefit you. To learn more about this topic and so much more, check out my book, Live Younger Longer, written by me, Dr. Stephen Kopetsky. You can find the book at mcpress.mayoclinic.org or wherever you buy books. Thanks for listening. See you next time.